welcome to our YouTube channel. My name is _Frankie.
I'm Emily Edu.
And I'm Dennis Keton.
And together we are
the Gatekeepers.
So for today we're going to speak about the transfer market that is ongoing still. We have had so many rumors, so many big transfers, including the Sancho, the Grealish one, and we're going to start with the one that is right now in the market, about the free expensive agent Lionel Messi. So I would wish to hear any of the opinions from both of my pundits. I'll start with Keton, then followed by the Ninja himself. Then later on, I'll give my opinions about Lionel Messi.
Yo guys, once again, welcome back. It's been a minute, guys. I know it's been a minute since we did this reaction, but we always got you. We are back. It's yet another season of football which is almost starting, as we all know that most of the leagues will be resuming as from next week. Premier League will begin next week on Friday. What date will it be? On 14th?
13th.
13th or 14th? It will be on Friday next week, guys. You should check your calendars to confirm which day it will be, but Friday next week. Then all other leagues also will be following suit. So we are so much excited. That's why we are back with a bang. And being back to do this,
it will be on 13th. Yeah.
It will be on 13th, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Guys, mark your calendars. Premier League beginning on that, plus other leagues. So now, Frankie just told me to give him my opinion regarding the biggest free agent in town currently as we speak. The greatest, Lionel Messi, is a free agent, guys. We never saw it coming, especially after conversations went on last month. These guys had almost agreed on a contract, guys. They had actually agreed for a 5-year deal extension. From where I sit with all the news, Fabrizio being the source plus other guys, we were informed that this Messi was about to sign the deal, but things happened. We are being told that due to they were not able to agree on some issues, and basically the main issues are financial issues. So that is what has actually made it difficult for Barcelona to actually strike it. But I understand also there is a big tussle of war between La Liga and again Barcelona. So a lot is happening, guys. So I want us just to form this conversation along there, and let's hear our take. What do you guys think? Do you think that La Liga is justified to deny Barcelona its specifications on Messi's deal, or what do you guys think?
Well, according to me, Barcelona are the ones owning Messi, so they have their own say. Whatever they come up with, I believe that has to be the final. If they decide they'll sell Messi or they're done with him, I don't think if La Liga can do anything. Of course, they have right now they're playing a part in that, right? So I don't think it's right for them to intervene. Just let Barcelona do their own thing. If they're willing to give him away, it's up to them.
So you think it's good to lose Messi?
No, they want themselves. They want Messi to go because maybe of financial issues. So
do you think Barcelona want Messi to go?
Yes, they just released the official statement. Yes,
for me, I don't think the issue was. I think the issue was about the wage bill. The wage bill was overwhelming the income that Barcelona was getting from all other sources. So they had to drop one player, or not one player. They had to drop players so that they can cover up for that wage bill, and the debt that they had. And to do that, maybe the one who is squandering a lot of money right now in Barcelona that time was Messi, and La Liga had to push them up to the limit because it's not their wish to not agree with Messi and the agents, but I think it's because of the rules set in La Liga that they cannot sign any player before they release another player, and to do that they will have to. They also have to get money, so they have to look a way to get money, and the only way to have to look to get the money was to maybe to release Lionel Messi, who was having a huge wage bill, like 100 pounds per year. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, true. I agree with you. But how sincere is Barcelona with all this story of actually trying to find some excess cash to do its transactions? Because the reason why I'm posing this question is because if Barcelona would have been sincere with this, they wouldn't be continuing to make some big transfers or some big shopping, which they have been doing. They have signed Aguero recently, right?
Yeah.
They have gone ahead and signed Memphis Depay, right?
Yes.
So these guys are continuing to sign, yeah? And yet on top of signing now, they want to release a player. What do you guys think? What if they could just reserve, not sign, so that they can have some money which will be afloat? Or because of the financial wage bill, it's just impossible?
I think personally, I think they were looking for a replacement, someone who would play with Messi, or maybe would play if Messi is not there. And I think they had to do the signings, but at this moment they have realized that yeah, they need more signings, but the money isn't enough for that. And also I think maybe in their platform they were thinking that by this time they would have made so much money by signing Aguero, and people would buy the shirts and bring back the income. And I think it's still not happening for them. So they have to look for another way. Or maybe Edu can say something about that.
Edu, what do you think?
I think they're just fine, because buying some new players and offloading one huge one means you see, when these players come, they won't get that high or that huge salary that Messi always got. So it is kind of relief to them. Although maybe somehow you might feel like they disagreed with La Liga, but I feel like it's a relief to them, offloading Messi and buying other ones who can consume a much lower salary than Messi. They are much relieved right now.
A painful relief, or
a very painful relief, because Messi is a fantastic player.
Yes, actually.
On that, I agree with you guys. Now, I think, Frank, this is just for my own interest. I would just want to know, guys, where next do you people think Lionel Messi is headed next? Let me hear from you people.
Will you start?
PSG, Manchester City, and then from afar, Manchester United.
From afar. Okay.
But more likely to PSG. Yeah.
Frankie, do you share the same thoughts?
Yeah. I think, me personally, I think it will be in between PSG, Man City, and Bayern Munich. PSG, Man City, but more so PSG. Yeah, I would agree with Pogba. Yeah.
You guys, are you not seeing Inter Milan getting him?
No, Inter Milan, they don't have money.
Unless they sell their whole club and buy.
What of Juventus, guys? Are you seeing Cristiano Ronaldo playing alongside Messi?
Nope.
Not really.
Nope.
So okay, good. Let's take this hypothetical case scenario. Lionel Messi to PSG. Then there are rumors being peddled around that Cristiano Ronaldo could also be leaving Juventus.
I think they'll gamble. If they'll go for Messi, one leg is on Messi, the other one is on Cristiano. So whoever or whichever deal will come in first, the other one will have to stay. Yeah, because they're all gods, definitely.
Would you guys want to see Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi, and Neymar, the front three? How can it be?
Yeah, we'd love to see, but I don't think it will ever happen.
It will not happen, but it's a good idea.
Definitely.
Yeah, so I think, personally, Messi will ignite the tempo for PSG to sign him, to sign one of the two great goats, in which now Messi is more available than Cristiano. So I think PSG would consider that so much and get him. Then I think that is all I can say right now.
That is true. Even if you ask me, I think because we are talking about people with financial muscles, and currently, as we speak sincerely, people who have financial muscles currently, I think two leagues which are topping in that are Premier League and in France, the Ligue 1. Those people have financial muscles, especially PSG. They are go-getters. They are on record having bought people for more than 200,000, 200 million pounds. These people, they are crazy. They can break the bank for Messi. But also, guys, we have Man City. Though now I don't know how it plays around, whether they still have some cash, because they also have the financial muscles to execute that. Though I stand to be informed or to be corrected on how now the financial fair play will be acting on this case, because some few years ago, you remember Man City had a case with the UEFA because of the financial fair play. That case almost costed them being disbanded from playing UEFA Champions League matches.
And they could lose their title of 2018 and will be given the title.
They could have lost it. Some people here could have actually benefited from it. So either way, we stand to be corrected. Let's see how things goes and tuone venye itakuwa. Ama namna gani
Yeah,
watu
speaking of that, those financial whatever you call
fair
them.
play,
Yeah. I think Chelsea won Champions League, or how much do you get paid, guys, for winning this thing? You are supposed to be here.
No. Currently, realistically speaking, with Chelsea, right now we are dealing with important things, yeah. And I think we are about to jump into it. Frankie will be taking us straight to it.
Why don't you?
On the next transfer, which we will be talking about.
Why don't you sell that to UEFA Champions League and get Messi? Or
No. There are things which you can't replace with money, man.
okay, you will win more, but anyway.
You should ask people like Arsenal. They would have wished to trade money to get a European trophy, but
Not unless they merge.
Arsenal people, no bad blood. I love you, but reality is
I love
there are
Chelsea
some
too.
cups you can't trade for money. Yes, Frankie. The next
You guys
transfer.
kill me, Buana. So the next thing is about Lukaku, because he has insisted. So I think, I will get the opinion still from both sides. Maybe I'll start again. What do you think about Lukaku?
Okay,
moving
Lukaku
to-
has been linked with Chelsea.
Yeah.
Lukaku has been linked with Chelsea, but sometimes before Lukaku said he's staying at Inter, so I'm not sure what will happen. Maybe they'll accept a crazy deal from Chelsea. Very soon.
Chelsea have already increased their bid to 130.
But the question is, will Inter accept?
Inter rejected the first one, so now they want to see the second one. So maybe, but it's close according to Fabrizio. So you continue.
So,
you
yeah,
can just tell us.
I feel like Lukaku to Chelsea will be a done deal very soon.
Lukaku.
Yeah, we hope to see him back to the Premier League.
That will be the greatest news. Of
What
all
about
times.
you?
Money makes the world go round.
Yeah.
That's just what I have to say. Inter, they are quoted having said that they are not and they won't be selling Lukaku. In fact, that is the reason as to why their fans went ahead and did a poster. There was a banner which was placed outside the stadium, which was actually reminding the management of Inter Milan to keep their promise. So the fans were reminding the management to keep their promise, which they made of not selling Lukaku. But now, Lukaku, on the other hand, has actually gone ahead and advised them to please accept the big chunk of money which Chelsea is willing to offer to them so that they can use it to restructure their team. As him personally, he has some unfinished business in Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. So Lukaku, I know you were with us some times back. It never went that well.
When he was being called Lucas.
Lucas, yes. We sent him to Everton. Then my brothers here from Manchester United pounced on him. The best which
Luka mtakatifu.
the best which Manchester managed to do was actually to fatten him.
Yeah, we paid him a lot of money.
They converted him to be. But anyway, thanks to God, he left Manchester United, went to Inter Milan. Since then, he's actually helped Inter Milan to break the jinx and the monotony of Juventus of carrying the Serie A trophy. So you saw last season they actually carried the Serie A trophy. if I'm not wrong, Lukaku is the top scorer, right?
True.
He emerged as the top scorer,
Yeah.
and also he gave many assists. So Lukaku, please, you are welcome to Stamford Bridge, Chelsea. So I'm just expecting to hear, here we go from Fabrizio soon, because after increasing our bid to 130 million pounds, so I believe that Inter Milan, you people, you will be
Convinced.
It won't be right for you to reject this amount of money.
Definitely.
Bearing in mind that also there are rumors about Luntaro, our brothers from our London brothers who are Arsenal are actually looking to see whether they can pounce on him.
And how much money tagged on Lautaro?
Luntaro,
Almost 100, I think so.
I'm not saying anything.
it's tricky. The
Just
best Arsenal can go, since they have done a 50 million transfer on Ben White. I think it can be.
They can borrow a loan.
They can borrow a loan, right? Are you trying to say Karaoke and his team can't pull some strings here and there and do their things? You guys, if you make Arsenal fans come on our timeline and start Arsenal guys, no bad blood, we love you. But all what my pundits are trying to say is this: you have to up your stakes, because the big boys are actually playing the big game right now.
Yeah,
The market is talking about 100 plus. That's the new tune.
definitely.
I'm so surprised. So if they can match 100 plus, then maybe they can start discussing about Lautaro. But guys, Lukaku to Stamford Bridge. As a Chelsea fan, as you all guys know, it will be a good thing for us, since you know that we've been lacking strikers. And even in the two friendlies which we've played against Arsenal and Tottenham the other day, we all saw that we are lacking a striker. Ziyech is doing a good job. We have some good midfielders who are actually linking the ball, as Verane is doing his runs. But Abraham ain't doing enough. We need a good striker, lethal striker, and a striker who can convert chances with ease. So that's why we need Lukaku. He will be our bulldozer and he will be our talisman. So Lukaku, welcome to Stamford Bridge in a few. This deal should be completed in a few days before we go to before we face Villarreal.
Let's hope so.
Before we go to Villarreal.
Before
Anyway,
this.
I'm delighted that Chelsea is pushing on for Lukaku. I need you guys to go and push and get Lukaku. Personally, I'll be happy if you sign Lukaku, so that next season you can have a good time chasing Haaland. So
Dreams, money, guys.
personally, I think Lukaku will be a good additional to the EPL, considering that now Man City has Jack Grealish and Man United has Sancho, and Chelsea will have Nani Lukaku. Arsenal will do their best to sign Lautaro Martinez. Tottenham, the situation about Kane, I don't know. We'll also talk about that. So I think it would be a great thing for the EPL. So welcome Lukaku, Oligoli. I will like you. Just keep up the space. But whenever you meet us, the league, try to play like a toddler.
Yeah, you're one of us.
He'll just be graduating from a blue with stripes to a blue with a tree, if you know what I'm saying.
Now, on to the next. Speaking about Harry Kane issue, maybe you can just tell us, do you think he will leave Tottenham for Man City, since right now Man City has signed Jack Grealish with 100 million pounds?
Allow me to take that first before Pogba can jump into it. Or Pogba, you want to jump into it?
Well, I can just say Ken is in Tottenham to stay.
Mm-hmm.
Even if he's not going to training, my friend, just go back to training. That's all I can say.
Short and sweet, just like that.
Sweet, yeah. So wherever you are, please go back to training.
So Harry Kane, Pogba here is actually redirecting you to go back to training ground.
Definitely.
You are needed there. But if you ask me, I'm a strong believer of intentions. The intention is clear. The writing is on the wall. Harry Kane is not presenting himself to the training ground, and it's not like they have a cold war between him and his teammates.
Or maybe he's a baller.
Or maybe he's a baller. No. There are people who, when they behave like that, we will understand. When Pogba does that, it's not anything new, because we know the type of personality which he has. When there are people who, when they do that, it's normal, but somebody like Kane, it's not normal. So that's why I'm saying the writing is on the wall. Harry Kane is actually pushing for his transfer to a new team, because I think his time is getting out of hand, and he really needs to win big trophies in a big team. So this is why I believe Harry Kane is actually pushing so hard to go to a team which might be Manchester City. So from where I see it, it's not yet a done deal, but this is Premier League, this is football. Anything is possible. So until it's called a wrap, that is when we will be announcing to you here at the Gatekeepers page. But until then, let's still wait and see how the story unfolds as Kane still continue to pursue or to push for his mega transfer, which now after the Aston Villa midfielder was signed with £100 million, now it actually begs the question of how much is his fellow English captain worth?
I think personally, Harry Kane will return back to Tottenham because he'll realize that this deal between Man City and Aston Villa for Jack Grealish has already happened. The money that was to be used to sign me to go to Man City has already been used. So I think he'll just be humble and the tail atakunja mkia. Then he will go back to Tottenham and do the weather forecast, maybe for the next season or maybe for January. Then later on, he will decide later on. I think the transfer for Harry Kane will be for the next year, and it will be tough still. Manchester United will be on the race, and Man City, PSG, Real Madrid, Chelsea also, if they will be willing. But I don't think they will be so much into it because they will already have Lukaku.
Exactly.
So I don't think so much. But I think for those clubs, or maybe Arsenal, maybe.
No, they can't afford 130. That's what I'm saying. It will be impossible. We don't want him. Man City they've already spent. So can go back home.
So yes, he's going back home. I think for me, Dennis is still insisting that Man City can pull a trigger.
Yes, they can. They have money.
But Tottenham want 150 and above for Harry Kane. So I don't think it will be easy for that.
Definitely.
Yeah. So I will say yes for Man City to be in the race, but for me, I think it will be tough for them. So he will go back to his club.
Tottenham, huh?
Yeah, and maybe he will just add a bonus 1 year, or maybe he will wait until the contract is done. Then maybe he will go with 75 next season.
No problem. We'll wait and see what happens with Nuno Espirito's team.
Okay.
Because remember, he's new, and I think it will be a blow for him to lose one of his talisman this time round, right?
Yeah.
So I know he's doing whatever he can to maintain Kane. But sorry, Kane is going.
So other parts is that Verane is on his way to United.
He's already there.
He's already there?
Yeah, he's already
He landed.
He is already.
Varane is already there.
So he's here for the medicals.
He's ready.
Official.
So we can't pull an Obi Mikel.
No. That can't happen.
So the economy of Uganda is on up. Anyway, so but we are not Ugandans.
Yeah.
We are Kenyans.
254.
254. We just like that financial minister who does. Anyway, the other thing is that Danny Ings is joining also Aston Villa.
Man, that's a big news.
Yeah.
Don't just brush it. Danny Ings.
And also our one and only Ashley Young is back home.
Back to Aston Villa.
He was from Aston Villa.
Yeah.
Yes. By the guys, on that note, Aston Villa has been a very, very big team. Remember, being a Chelsea fan, I have to mention this. Aston Villa, John Terry's dad,
As a Villa guy.
is a big Aston Villa fan. In fact, back then, even when Chelsea could play Aston Villa, His dad could never support him just because he's in Chelsea. He's been a die-hard fan since day one. But having said that, guys, Aston Villa will be a very formidable team
Exactly.
next season. Remember, they finished at what position?
11.
11. I think 7.
No.
7. They finished below Arsenal. Arsenal were position 10.
Then Aston Villa were 11.
11. Okay. Because I remember West Ham were position 6, right?
Yep.
So Aston Villa, they actually, regardless of them losing Grealish, which we are almost jumping into, but they're actually building a team. They've actually made almost 4 transfers. Even I hear Buendía came.
Yeah.
They signed Buendía.
Yeah, and one special player.
The guy from Borussia.
No.
From
Leverkusen.
Bayern Leverkusen.
Bailey. Also signed for. He's a good player.
Oh, Jesus, man.
So we are looking forward.
Imagine Aston Villa, what how they began last season. And right now they have some fantastic signings, Danny Ings, alongside El Ghazi and Traore.
Are they the same team
Fear them.
who did a 7 on
Liverpool.
the pool?
Liverpool, definitely.
They dived in the pool with some 7 stars.
Remember,
7.
Leicester is also there. They're doing some underground signings which we ain't even seeing.
Speaking about Aston Villa,
yes.
I mean about Leicester,
yes.
they have done Sumare's deal. Yeah. But
Suarez
they have one issue at the back right now. Fofana has an injury. Yeah, sorry for that.
Yeah, sorry for
We
that.
wish you quick recovery.
Quick recovery. That guy is a strong young man. He was smiling regardless of that injury. But
And what about your club Arsenal? Is chasing all those players like Maddison?
by the way, Arsenal also want Madison,
Well,
right?
speaking on Arsenal, have they made any signings, official signings so far?
Yes,
Yeah,
they have.
Ben White.
Ben White only.
50 million pounds.
Okay, since Arsenal were being linked, they were linked to almost everybody. But I was telling a friend of mine, all these links, I don't think if they'll happen. Trust you me, because this is Arsenal.
And by the way, while we are at Arsenal, did they manage to convince Odegaard to come back?
Not yet. The deal is still. They're still trying to see if they. Okay, Real Madrid wants cash right now and a permanent deal, but Arsenal, they're usually for loans. So I don't think it will happen. Maybe in January.
Okay. What of Lacazette? There were rumors about Lacazette leaving Arsenal.
Going back to Lyon.
Lyon, are they still holding the same stand? Any new development?
No news.
No news.
No news, yeah?
Yeah, but there was rumors.
There were rumors.
Yeah.
We can't also fail to mention the match between Chelsea and Arsenal, the friendly match. It was a nice match. I watched it. Let me commend you guys. Sometimes it's good to give you flowers when it's needed. Yeah.
When it's a rainy season.
Thomas Partey did well. He played a very nice game on that game. We are just hoping that it's an indication that he'll be back. You know, we are football lovers, regardless of us being fans of our own independent teams. But above all, what we love as football fans, we love a beautiful game. We love competition. And when there's competition, there's quality and class in football. I also saw Aubameyang. He was good in that match. He played well. So let's hope that you guys, you will up your socks, you'll be back. We are tired of every time Arsenal saying that this is our season, and the best you pull, you just pull a position 8, or maybe it's not fair. Yeah. Arsenal, we need competition. There was a time when we could talk of top 4. Arsenal are there. Right now.
And furthermore, they have been trusting the process for 4 years now.
It's been a minute, man.
Yeah, they've been trusting the
process. Is it 4 years from 2014?
Oh, it's more than that.
From 204, in fact.
It's more than that.
It was 204 to now. How many years are those, Mr. Frankie? Since you're a mathematician.
From 204.
17 years.
Man, it's been a minute.
They're still trusting the process, right?
Trusting the process.
Anyway, I wish you guys all the best, you Arsenal fans. Hope you'll play very well in this coming season and give us a little bit of competition. But mjue mko na deni yetu sisi kama Manchester United. We are tired of your winning against us. So we are looking forward on that game. And Dennis Keton, what do you have to say about this? because time is running out.
Yeah, time is
Muda unayoyoma unatupa kisogo.
Poleni sana, guys. I think for the first time we've done the longest reaction, but it's because we just had some interesting things to do or to say about the transfers in the market.
And we've been out for a very long time.
For very long
we're
time.
back.
But the guys, we are glad we are back. It's been a minute. Doing this is one of our hobbies. We love it and we appreciate doing what we do.
Yeah.
So I know we've not actually touched base on everything, but the few that we've touched base, guys, please continue supporting us, continue watching our videos, share our videos. We know that we will be growing together with you as a community, and tunawapenda wote. That means
wote. Nawapenda wote.
That's our number one rap. I think we need to give you the ordinary beat so that you can kill it, eh?
Yeah, very soon we'll be posting here this guy.
Or we have
Actually, that's a song from Bobby Mapesa and Calvo Mistari.
Bobby Mapesa. Nasikia?
Bobby McCoins.
So chungulu. So guys, I was giving my parting shot. It's an honor. It's great having you guys. Thank you for always watching us. Some few shout outs, guys, because we have some fans who usually follow us daily. Big shout out to Mr. Peter Nyakako. You've been our fan since day one. Big shout out to K Cracks. You've been our fan. There's a guy there who is usually called Hairgun.
Nathan.
There's Nathan, huh? Is Nathan Hairgun?
No.
There's Nathan too.
Yeah.
There's Nathan.
Genevieve,
definitely.
Yeah.
There are many fans there.
Steve Budoi, I see you in the lab.
Steve Budoi is there. There's Dennis who? Kialo. All of our fans, if we've not mentioned you, even Shanti, you are our fan. Thank you so much for supporting our...
Even I see you, Calligraph Jones. Najua umetoma spinje.
Definitely.
Umetoma head.
Noma sana.
Ati mmeniita. Anyway.
Yeah, so for all our fans, we love you. Those are just but to mention a few. Thank you so much for always sticking with us.
Bana mmesahau msee mmoja.
Yes.
Heavy J bana.
Hey, Heavy J Baba.
Yeah, big up for your support. Tulikuwa only to support ile day, so we are longing for a bigger thing.
Heavy J. By the way, very soon, guys, I think we will have him here, right? Very soon, I think so.
Yeah, really,
we'll invite him here.
You know, what do you have to say again?
Heavy J. I think also there's one lady who's doing some commendable stuffs in she's called Eve Mongai.
Yeah.
Eve, you're doing amazing stuffs. Continue doing what you do. We know Jalango told us that online is the next big thing.
True.
So as people who are doing online content, let's not tire, let's continue pushing the grind. And you never know. We might be doing this thing for fun, but we are actually entertaining and reaching, and we are entertaining plus also informing the masses.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Just to conclude, guys, I want to tell you a saying that once a wise man once said, you can't keep watering a dead flower.
A wise man said in Kiswahili, hakuna mkate ngumu mbele ya chai.
Definitely.
Another wise man from the western region once said in Kenya, there's that saying which is usually there. What does it say? It talks about food, that regardless of how life is tough,
Eat fast.
And that's how we wrap up this session. Until next time,
Tuonane.
see you. It was real.